evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10 rounders. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Ali with a right hand. Gets rid of that body shot. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. And if you're the speedy fighter in a matchup against a power puncher, what are you trying to accomplish early on?
Well, you want to stay on the outside where you can use that speed a little bit. And you want to make sure you don't get trapped. Don't let them get you into close places.
Ali scores with a booming uppercut. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Halfway through this round.
Keep moving around the ring.
Well done that time, landing the counterpunch. Wow! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over.
By knockout, your winner, Tyson!
He only went down once, but he stayed down. Muhammad Ali's flattened in our main event.
A lot of people were wondering about the kind of beard that he had. That wondering is over.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.
But I'll be damned if I let you manage to bless that blade and keep taking advantage. Look, man, yeah, you shook my hand, but that was back then. We're not good, fam. I'm the fool, cause I started to be cool with them, but I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one that walked away. Look around, everybody gone.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York City Arena here in first round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Ali's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Come on, kid, focus!
Muhammad Ali can be so elusive, but Teddy, when he has been hit by power, he's got a great chin.
Yeah, that's the problem that's discouraging. First of all, the first thing is the speed, the elusive ability. How do you catch him clean? And then, as you just said, you finally catch.
Tyson's hit flush by a right hand. Combo lands to the head. Mike Tyson's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Commits to the straight right. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A huge power punch by Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Ali's nailed by a hook.
Come on, kid, focus!
Stay away from the inside. 1-2, 1-2.
Good combination to the body. Zones in on that overhand right. Teddy, there have been those who have gone the distance with a prime Mike Tyson, but they never really gave you the sense that they were capable of winning and doing so.
Because they did not have that belief, that sense themselves. They got to a point where they were a co-conspirator to their own demise, that they were cooperating with the wrong guy, with the enemy. They were not looking to win. They were hoping to either survive or get the hell out of there. They used to make silent agreements on the inside. When they had opportunities to work, they didn't work. They put their hands behind Tyson and they hoped that he would hold on and they would get a free ride. That if they didn't hurt him, he wouldn't try to hurt them.
Circle him! Move! Move!
Good, solid right hand by Mike Tyson. Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. 10 seconds to go in this round. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Watch the hook!
Right to the belt line. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box,
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Wow, what a right hand from Muhammad Ali. It appears that Mike Tyson has weathered that storm.
yeah, you're right, Joe, he has. But my question is, what about the damage that the storm did? Does that start to show itself? In other words, does Tyson get a little tentative now?
Ali's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Keep your distance! Hey, keep your hands up! In and out! In and out! Keep moving! Keep moving!
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Side to side!
Halfway through this round here. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Keep your hands up.
Stay on the outside!
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Ali's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
One, two.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Muhammad Ali. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Muhammad Ali's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Ali's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
He just missed that shot up top. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. There's another left hand from him. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Hit the body. Just like that. Just like that.
Right hand downstairs.
Nice.
Good defensive skill with the block by Mike Tyson. Tyson's showing us a little something behind the curtain right here. He's revealing something about himself, and that is that he wants to survive a bit. He is clinching more than we've seen before after being stunned.
And Joe, if we're seeing it, guess what? That guy in the other corner, that guy that's facing him right now, he's seen it too, and that's bad news for him.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Punch and move. Punch and move.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Little head knocking with that right hand. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He scored well after being hit himself. Ali's banged up by a left hand.
Just get out there.
Teddy, I think he's going to go down. What a big shot. I'll tell you, what a great job by Muhammad Ali's opponent that time. Listen, Ali's the better fighter. Ali's got more experience, but just going out there and making it happen, throwing enough stuff, sometimes it works. Iron Mike with an iron right. And that's the end of round 3. 3 rounds in the books. Tyson's got to find that one thing that will separate him from his opponent so far, because it's an even fight.
And I think that one thing is the jab, because on the outside, just a little bit too often, they're both playing the game a little bit like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. If somebody just decides to use the jab in those dead spots, they're going to separate themselves.
Wow, is he defensively sound. We welcome you to the... They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. That's a good left hand by Muhammad Ali. When you've trained in situations like this, a power puncher against a fast fighter, what kind of adaptations does the fast fighter have to consider making throughout the fight?
Well, he has to make sure that he has room in the ring, that he doesn't get trapped into corners, he doesn't get into a phone booth.
Blocks the headshot. Good looking uppercut that time. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Huge uppercut by Tyson. A well-placed left hand up top.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go. Keep moving.
And he returns on that exchange. Iron Mike lands the left good. Again to the melon. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Ali's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Get your hands up.
Muhammad Ali's stunned, and he cannot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ali is rocked. Muhammad Ali went down after eating that power punch. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Nice block by Mike Tyson. Good shot to the head with that right hand. That is a sharp uppercut by Muhammad Ali.
Double up your punch.
How about that left hand? Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. And this round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner and we get a close-up look, Mike Tyson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know,
big shot. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Shot there. How much more can Tyson take? Not the first time this has happened tonight.
3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Mike Tyson's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali is able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knockout victory.
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being... Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Great work by Issac Frost. Too many of those punches by Issac Frost, and this night's going to be over. In a matchup like this, Teddy, we know the outside fighter is going to try to stay away from that power puncher. But what about the outside fighter putting forth his own offense? What can we look for and expect from him?
Well, distance will create offense for him. Misses will create offense. What he has to do is allow the aggressive fighter, the power guy, to do some of his work for him. When he tries to get in, make him miss, make him pay.
Ali has steadied himself now.
And he's not pulling back as much right now. That's what got him caught to begin with.
Well played, straight right hand. Good step back counter punch there. He brings a big power punch and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Muhammad Ali. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Stay on the outside. That's it.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
One, two.
Fine looking right hand by Muhammad Ali. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That hook was well off the mark. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Muhammad Ali with a huge right hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Ali's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Frost way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. And we come to the end of round number one. This is a good, consistent performance from him early on. He's been scoring with headshots.
What his opponent needs to do now is come up with a little solution for this. He needs to take his jab away. The jab is keeping him on the outside. Move your head to the side a little bit and start to take his jab away with your own.
Big uppercut right on the mark. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Issac Frost not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Issac Frost isn't a one-punch-at-a-time kind of guy. He will throw combinations like that. Issac Frost's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Issac Frost, so hard to penetrate his guard, and then he fires off a missile. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. Look at that. Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
Ali's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp.
Did you see that? He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ali beats the count, looks across the ring at his opponent, and you know that this is going to turn into a big-time fight now.
Circle him. Move. Move your head.
A hammering hook by Muhammad Ali. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Well, the big man, Issac Frost, sending off a torpedo of a punch. but well off into the ocean, nowhere near the target. Big left hand from Ali. And we come to the end of round number 2. Ali's head has turned into one big target for his opponent. Teddy, he cannot get out of the way of this attack.
No, he acts like a guy who gets insulted if you miss him.
Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, he starts acting in a way that...
And bang, and away he goes. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Muhammad Ali's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually...
Standing eye to eye with the moves like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. When a big man can throw a sharp right hand, watch out. Issac Frost just did that. Two guys with bad intentions now facing each other here.
You know, the old-timers would say it's harder to miss these guys than it is to hit them.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Nice work on the right hand by Mike Tyson. And he's holding. His opponent dazed and stunned. Issac Frost. Wow! One punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he could continue on. It is done. This fight was just meandering along, just kind of lingering, and then boom, one solid punch ends it.
Well, it gets us going, it gets the crowd going, and it's great for the sport. This is what brings fans.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.